Hello, it's Heidi Dulabon, and today we are talking about business etiquette, and it might not be what you think. We are going to take a broad view of business etiquette because if you're a leader and you want to be successful, you need to watch this video. Hello and welcome. It's Heidi Dulabon, international cultural consultant and etiquette expert. I am really happy you're with me today because I want to talk about something really important. And I want to know your opinions because we're going to talk about business etiquette. So you say, oh, Heidi, business etiquette, that's, you're going to teach us how to handle a table setting at a business dinner, how to hold my utensils correctly, or you're going to tell me about how to write a business email, or perhaps you're going to give me some virtual meeting online etiquette. Well, I could, yes, I'm happy to talk about any of those and many, many more, because if you'd like, we can dissect business etiquette and we can get really down into the weeds, and I'm happy to do that because it takes all of this. It is in the aggregate that we're going to talk about today because I want to take a broad view of business etiquette because I firmly believe that etiquette, soft skills, and leadership are intertwined. You cannot be successful without all three, and they're intertwined. You cannot pull them apart and be successful. Imagine a Venn diagram, if you'd be so kind. Here we have etiquette, we have soft skills, and we have leadership. And where they meet in the middle, that's where I live. That is where that sweet spot, that is where success is made, right there, because you need to have a command of all of them. There was a Harvard white paper released last year by some Harvard professors who said that CEOs are now being hired for their social skills. We assume they have a great command of the hard skills, they're smart people. But top managerial positions, we need an evolving skill set, and that skill set is soft skills because the whole world has changed during this pandemic, and we're coming out of it as different people with different needs, different values. We have reevaluated everything in our lives, and to be a successful leader today, you must have a great command of social skills, of soft skills, if you will, and you cannot be successful in soft skills without this very firm foundation of etiquette. Etiquette at its core is about respect and kindness. It's about treating other people the way you want to be treated. It's really that big, it's really that simple. And then from etiquette, we can just break it down all as far as you want to go. But where these three meet, that sweet spot there in the middle, this is how you will be a very successful leader. After this pandemic, and we are experiencing something many are calling the great resignation, and people are leaving, they have reevaluated their values, their beliefs, their wants, their needs, and what's really important to them. And what we found is people want purpose. They want to be treated with respect. Yes, and there was a huge study done by Gallup, the state of the workplace. And they have, after decades and millions of people they've interviewed, and what they learned is people leave managers, they leave poor managers, not necessarily the company. And what makes the manager poor is lack of communication skills. They don't understand, they're not concise, or they don't listen, because listening is just as important as speaking when it comes to communication skills. And you need to be an excellent active listener to be a great leader. Poor managers, they found not only bad communication skills, but employees didn't feel that they were working in a place where it was psychologically safe. And by that I mean that they are able to freely voice maybe an opposing opinion and make comments without, repercussions. That yes, people want to work in a place where they feel safe, that yes, they can voice opinions, because this is where creativity and innovation live. If we all think the same, if we all look the same, then where are we going to go? Where's creativity coming from? We need all these different viewpoints. We need diversity. We need this. This is how most successful companies are diverse companies. And it makes sense. So the managers, besides poor communication skills and people feeling that they can't voice their opinions freely and safely, another thing that people are leaving the managers for is they feel like they're not growing. And every one of us deserves a chance to keep developing ourselves and our careers. People want to be nurtured. They want to have a manager who is building them, giving them career development opportunities and training and education. So these are things that a good, successful leader does. And they are rooted in soft skills, which is rooted in etiquette. So you see how they are all intertwined. And when I say etiquette, you say a leader? Yes, a leader must possess all of these qualities. And another quality that a leader must possess that is rooted in soft skills and etiquette is emotional intelligence. That is talking about empathy. And in the workplace, a kind of empathy is so important now after this pandemic. We now are seeing the whole self. We used to just bring the 9-to-5 person to work, right? That's all anybody cared about. What you did after work, who cared? Well, now we all do care if you're a good leader and you're empathetic, because you can put yourself in someone else's shoes. You can see it through one of your team members' lens, and they are juggling many things. Maybe they're juggling parents, they're juggling young children, and they are in the middle, and they are just trying to keep all the balls in the air. And you realize that, well, maybe for that one project, I could give them another day before that's due. It won't change the overall results of this project, and I could see they could use another day. It's being empathetic when you can, because good leaders are objective. It's a business after all. Yes, we want this to all fall out on the bottom line, and it does, because when you engage your emotional intelligence and you engage all your soft skills, your communication skills, your persuasion skills, your adaptability, because you're so agile and you're collaborative, and frankly, you're just downright friendly and likable. And then when you offer people a diverse workplace where they feel safe to voice opinions, and they feel safe that they can come up with innovative ideas because they will actually be respected and looked at. It might not work, but at least they feel respected and they feel valued. And when people feel like this, they are happy. And happy people, many research shows, happy people are more productive people. And you know how tough it is to find good people these days? Well, guess what? When you treat everyone with this, with your soft skills mastery and your etiquette foundation, then your happy people go out and they act as recruiters for you. They're going to go recruit for you. And of course, you're going to retain them. And here's the result of all of this. It all falls out on the bottom line, and you're more profitable. So, business etiquette, it's far more than what you might be thinking at the start of this video. Thank you for listening. I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about business etiquette? Want to get in the weeds? I would love to dissect and talk about any parcel piece of etiquette in this business world we're in that you'd like to. Just drop me a comment. I will respond. Thank you, everyone. Please like this video. Love it if you'd subscribe. Meanwhile, everyone, please be kind. Thank you.